Hey everyone, welcome to Pennsylvania Bigfoot Structures. I'm here in southern Pennsylvania. I'm still in the same forest. If you hadn't seen the introductory video, the reason why I'm doing this channel is just to document the different structures I think could be possible Bigfoot structures. And how I do it is I'm going off the Pennsylvania Bigfoot Society interactive map, and I go based off the sightings off that map. And to be honest, I haven't even left this forest. There's been so many different little things that could possibly be something that just look out of ordinary, that would never be I've never seen in any other forest. I'm actually from the northeastern part of Pennsylvania, and I've never seen the things I've seen down in this part of the forest, Pennsylvania, and this is mainly where the sightings have been. So it's been really interesting for me, having seen these different things in the woods that I've never seen up in northeastern Pennsylvania. And if you look at the Bigfoot Society map or even the BFRO map, which they're not the same thing, you can see that most of the sightings are mainly like from the central part of Pennsylvania over to western Pennsylvania. So this, what I want to document next, I've actually just discovered it a couple months ago. I was down here going to the reservoir where that was the last sighting, which was, I think, 2017. They actually called the BFRO in. I think it was a couple, someone had been over on the lake, on the water reservoir, and they noticed, they spotted a footprint. So it was a big deal. They actually called in the BFRO, and I wasn't here in this part of the area, or like I said, I'm from northeastern Pennsylvania, but it's documented on the Bigfoot Society interactive map that the BFRO were called in and they investigated. I'm not sure, again, if you saw the introductory video, but I'm just a layman. I'm not a part of any group. I just am out here just documenting things. I'm not a part of any group. No BFRO or the Bigfoot Society map group, the group that does that map. So I'm just out here documenting, and I thought that would be a good idea because I hadn't seen anything on the internet of anything, anyone documenting anything in Pennsylvania. So I thought that was something I could do. So I want to show you this Asterik here. And then at the time when I initially saw this, I didn't know it was called an Asterik. And now I can't even remember how I even found out that in the Bigfoot community, this is called an Asterik. So I was down here, like I said, I think I digressed and I got off the reason. I was down here going to the reservoir, trying to find where the footprint was, and I couldn't. I thought that I couldn't find the road that I needed to go down to find the footprint. So I ended up just coming down this way, and this is when I saw this one, and there's another one I want to document. So the footprint is actually what brought me down to this side of the forest. But yeah, so this kind of stopped me in my track. I think this was around March, and the floor of the forest looks so different now. It's all grown in. This wasn't like this during the winter. But this is very hard to see now. If I would never have seen this from the road right now, because I had a hard time just finding it because everything has grown in. So it's just interesting, who made this and why. Excuse me. Hopefully that didn't come on camera there. But Yeah, so let's go over the structure here. The main thing that caught my eye was that horizontal branch. And this really is one of those things that it just doesn't need any explanation. The best part about this is the thorns. I'll show you the thorns, and those guys are woven into that, into the Asterik. So this one really just made me stop in my tracks, and the reason why was because of the thorns. I'm over here taping this because there's just these thorns everywhere. And so it just kind of makes me think it wasn't a person to do this, because I'm watching my step. I'm all cut up on my legs, just trying to avoid the thorns. And then, just going over stuff, would this be a hunter that would do this, and why? And is this a hiker? Are they trying to, um, have a location marker? And so let me give you some perspective here. This is actually off the main road here. It's not a main road. I'm sorry. It's more like a thoroughfare. That's not right either. It is a thoroughfare. It goes from Maryland into. It's like a back road, but it's a well used back road. And so the road is right here. It's even though this side of the forest there's no houses or basically civilization, there's still a lot of outdoor activity. People come and bike, and there's trout fishing here. So it's still really used part of the forest. And so this is the road right here. And so I think this could not have been made by, or I mean, what I mean is, obviously it could have been made by anybody, but my thought was, why would this be a hunter? Because, the road is right here, and for one thing, they actually shouldn't be this close to the road. I think that's illegal to be that close to the road. And then also, if this was a hiker, the Appalachian Trail is over there someplace down there. And it just doesn't make sense that somebody would take the time to make this. I mean, that's what I think, as far as somebody just marking something or identifying something for themselves, because the road is right there. And so I don't know. I um, I don't know why it would be made by one of those two groups. Somebody else mentioned to me that this could be geocaching. I guess I don't know anything about that. But yeah, so I don't know anything about that. And the only thing I would say is that of the thorns going through the Asterik, I don't know why anybody would put themselves through that. That's pretty prickly. Um, yeah, so there's the context. This is right near the road here. The vegetation has grown in, but it's right there. I'm right by the road, maybe like 20 feet away from the road. And then this was better marked in the winter, and now you wouldn't be able to see this. But I'll get closer now and kind of show. It's really cool. It's well made. The sticks are right into the ground here, and it's that horizontal piece that just isn't natural in nature. So I'm just going to be careful with the camera here, my walk, trying to get through all these thorns here. These things hurt. All right. What's also interesting to note is there is a gun range. I can hear every time I've been here, I can hear the guns going off. I'm not too familiar with this area, so but I hear them. So I don't know if it's a home that's just practicing or if there's a gun range around. So maybe that has something to do with this marker here. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating, which is a lot of fun. All right, so I want to show. All right, so I want to show the thorns. You know, could these have grown in here? And hopefully that's a good camera work. You can see right through there. It's gonna have to climb through here. And here's another one. This is right underneath this right here. Something with hands put this through here. Especially this one here. That's not gonna grow through there. But I thought that was pretty cool. It's pretty snug. I don't know. Ah! Oh, but leave those alone. Yeah, so that's the Asterik here. Now, in this part here, I have seen just little different things that cumulative, I'll try to use a less big word, that all together I feel like add up to something, but it's so hard to say that this is something by Bigfoot, but like in this particular area right here, I'll just see I see it over there. I'll see like little woods stacked up against the tree down there, which I'm just too lazy right now. I actually want to get to another little structure, but I'll see like pieces of wood just leaning against the tree. And like I said, I'm from northeastern Pennsylvania, And I've never seen that up there. Just different pieces of wood like up against the tree for no reason. You know, they should be on the ground. Actually, that's something right here. Stuff like that is what I'm talking about. Just like little pieces of wood placed through a V that are deadfall that shouldn't be there. I apologize for the camera work. I had actually a camcorder for Christmas. I bought it for myself and I dropped it twice. Right, doing these Bigfoot structures, I was going up one of my favorite hills and I dropped it and it's gone now. So I'm doing these on the iPod. So hopefully it's nice and crisp. And then, so here's another little thing here I see. And then there's a couple of arches. So I'm not sure if that's anything, but it's different, and I feel like, you know, they shouldn't be like that, but it's hard to say. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this little episode. That Asterik is not very big, but I feel like it's pretty significant. Yeah, it's really cool. I've seen it so much now that I probably don't sound very excited, but I was really blown away when I saw it the first time. It was pretty unique. I haven't seen anything like that here in this forest so far. So hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. I'm just going to go down the road and tape something else that I've seen. Thank you so much for watching.